NetBrain and Paessler, two companies that you may be familiar with from our field day events, have announced their flagship products now feature much tighter integration. Paessler is the creator of the popular PRTG network monitoring tool. With this new integration, PRTG can feed information about a network and any issues to NetBrain to help draw a rich, detailed map and help troubleshoot those issues. PRTG can also provide live details to keep NetBrain map continually updated and provide a heads up about potential issues. And when PRTG does find anything that needs to be fixed, NetBrain can maybe even fix it automatically. Tom, what do you think about this? Are we living in the future?
I think we are a little bit. I like the fact that they're finally starting to realize that you don't have to reinvent the wheel every time you want to build something. So PRTG has been kind of the gold standard for doing some of this, entry level to, SME level network mapping, troubleshooting, pulling configurations and files and things like that from devices. And it works really, really well. What it has struggled with in the past is that visualization aspect of it. I mean, I know they're trying, they're doing a really good job, but that's not, if you're not, if you don't have expertise in doing that, then that's not something you're going to skill up on overnight. And so it can give you some ideas, but then you turn around and you get to a company like NetBrain, who literally built the entire software on being able to build these relational maps and provide a dashboard with visibility for the whole network. And some person out there probably, in the middle of a conversation, like, man, I really want the discovery features of PRTG, but I want the maps from NetBrain. If I could have those two things together, it'd be like chocolate and peanut butter, right? And someone finally said, well, then what's stopping us? Now, obviously, the answer is, what usually stops us is, well, we want to develop that feature by ourselves and we want to make all the money off of it. But if you're not doing a really good job of providing that feature, I think that it makes sense to kind of partner up with a company to do that. And normally the way that, this might come down is like, oh, hey, we're buying this company. And that's not the case here. I think ultimately what's really going on is that NetBrain is doing a good job of proving this integration works, and PRTG is really getting to leverage the power of what NetBrain offers. So there's a little bit of an attach rate there, right? If I buy PRTG but I need more advanced mapping features, why don't you go ahead and buy NetBrain, because we work well together. Likewise, NetBrain can say, hey, if you're looking for some more, real-time data updating and things like that, why don't you use PRTG over here? The real secret sauce to me, though, is the fact that if NetBrain can do this for PRTG, what is stopping them from doing it with other tools? And I think that's ultimately where they're going to go. Is they're going to say, we're going to concentrate on the visualization and the mapping part of this. And if we need to farm out the data collection to other companies, we are more than happy to do that, because what it ultimately will lead to is happier customers, but our developers can focus on the parts of our solution that really define who we are. It would be like, I don't know, if a company like Cisco suddenly decided they wanted to get into making cars. Could they do it? Yes. Would it be better if they partnered with a company that was already really good at making cars? Probably way better. So I applaud this move. I'm happy to see that PRTG is still, one of the most recognized brands in the industry from Paessler, and also that NetBrain is having this success. And I think that this is the opening of a door that's going to really help them in the future.